All right, we're here.
All
It's
right.
it's kind of casual for
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
casual. It's casual Friday at Most Controversial
It's casual
Incorporated.
because I'm cutting it extremely close with when I need to get to do when I need to get to a stand-up show.
Yeah,
So
Charlie is performing as a clown at a kid's birthday party
I
in about
am,
an
yeah.
hour and a half.
Though
So
that
we
would
really need to wrap this up. But
that
we're
would
just kind of taking it. We're just kind of taking it the easy way. Gus will show up whenever he shows up.
yeah.
I forgot my microphone. I'm drinking a fucking beer
Ooh,
right now. We're just getting real casual with it.
yeah.
And we invite all the everyone to kind of just relax out and vibe with us.
Yeah.
I'm sitting,
Speaking
I'm sitting, I'm sitting. My
I
fucking my legs are at a 45-degree angle. I'm cutting off all the women next to me on the couch,
yeah.
spreading out. I'm relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm taking a big sip of my beer and going insanely loud
Did I
right in their face.
I know I've mentioned him before, but there was a guy my freshman year of college. He was like the I mean, I would say he's like the opposite version of me, but I'm sort of more like the demon version of him because he would just be in our freshman dorm like on his laptop and then just like read Reddit and a bunch of girls would like crowd around him to see what he was looking at on Reddit. It's like, "Oh
That's
man,
cool.
you have unbelievable game."
That's so sick.
Yeah, that was the
He
same
he
guy.
is like good you. I would
Yeah.
just like go. I
He
would just like
isn't.
go in the common area of the dorm and read, and then wait for for girls
Yeah.
to ask me what I was reading, and it worked once or twice.
Yeah.
Not to brag, it worked
Yeah.
once.
No, that
Definitely
yeah.
once, maybe twice.
That was the year that got cut off by COVID, and the semester that I did have in person, half of it was spent horribly sick. When I was
You have
sick with
mono. Did you
like
get mono?
no, but I got like a cold, a fever, and then like something that made me throw up over
Oh, that's
like
cool.
a period of a
You got
month.
AIDS, basically. So
I
you had
got AIDS.
AIDS.
Yeah, but then I recovered.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, oh, you're that Zoomer on TikTok who got the
yeah.
HIV
Everyone
treatment.
wants to die of AIDS.
I
No,
I keep on. I saw. I think it's good that kid's not going to die of AIDS, but I did
yeah.
see a tweet that started off with the phrase "a goofy Zoomer can get HIV," and I've just been saying that over and over again.
Something, speaking of phrases that I've been saying, so over the past few weeks, mostly to myself, but I've just been, whenever I think of like a song, or I'll think of some songs, I'll just say, like, that might be the best song in the world, actually. Like, like The Killers, Mr. Brightside. It's like
That might be the best song in
that
the
might be
whole
my
world, actually.
favorite song. Oh no, it started with, you know what? Eye of the Tiger, probably my favorite song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, just like the idea of like being like, oh, what's my favorite song? Probably "Eye of the Tiger." Um,
Yeah, it's
but
gotta be.
I saw this is like we're gonna gank Chapo Trap House's whole bit because I want to go over what's my new favorite article now. I sent it in show links, but it's from the National Review and it's about
Whoa.
it's called "The Song of the Century Turns 20" and it's about how Seven Nation Army is the best song of the entire century.
Whoa, that is
It's just
fucking
like
sick as fuck.
it's so
I
funny.
think
It's like
what do you think is the best song of the entire century so far?
I couldn't think of a funnier one than that.
No, not a funny. I'm asking.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't. I'm just asking you as a friend.
Um you know what? That's the other thing that I've mentioned is that I didn't get into listening to music until my sophomore year of college during the
That makes
pandemic. So
sense.
I don't yeah, I would just listen to
You
podcasts
weren't
otherwise.
a listen to music kid.
Yeah, which is I think yeah, I was tied with the kid that would cut the heads off cats with the creepiest kid at school.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
what's your top song of
my top song of the decade,
this
the
yeah
century. Jesus.
this century?
Um.
So the past 23 years.
Yeah, the past 23 years. Um. Fuck. I like that song. That's like. I want candy. Was that
Uh,
from this decade? I just like that
yeah.
song.
Oh yeah, I think he
I
died.
want can He died. I want candy. Oh yeah, Aaron Carter. Aaron
Yeah,
Carter died.
yeah. or he yeah
How
he did
old was Aaron? Oh, it was released in 2000, just squeezing right into this century.
yeah.
I want candy.
I think Aaron Carter's like last tweet was at Kanye. He was like, "Not cool,
Yeah,
Kanye," and then he
yeah, it was,
died.
and then he died.
It's
Fucking
like,
common Aaron Carter L.
yeah, yeah, get fucked, Aaron Carter.
Fuck
Yeah,
you, Aaron Carter.
his last tweet, November 3rd, which I believe was election day, or no, this is election night, because he tweeted at 10:27. He said, "Yo,
Shit.
Kanye, let's talk man to man," and then Kanye killed him.
Kanye killed him. Kanye drove over in the
Yeah,
van that killed Anton Yelchin.
yeah,
He drove 99 miles to kick Aaron Carter's ass
yeah,
like fucking Matt Barnes. Do you know
yeah.
about that story?
Maybe, or I mean, I know
Matt?
Anton Yelchin.
No, the Matt Barnes story.
No.
There's this basketball player
Oh.
named Matt Barnes, and there's this. I guess his wife was cheating on him with another NBA player named Derek Fisher, and Matt Barnes found out and then drove 95 miles to beat the shit out of Derek Fisher. Uh,
Yeah, there it
that's
is.
what the when you
Wait,
Google it,
Derek.
that's what the fucking
Yeah,
the
there
New
he
York
is.
Post article says. Matt Barnes drove 95 miles to beat the shit out of Derek Fisher.
And it was when he was a coach, it looks like, of the Knicks.
Yeah, yeah. Derek Fisher is much older than Matt Barnes.
Yeah, that makes it a lot funnier. But I wanted to like at least skim
Imagine
this.
like going like 50 miles and it's just like, God damn it. I still
Oh
have
yeah.
40 miles to go before I get to beat the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Like the first 10, 20 miles, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm driving 95 miles to kick this guy's ass. And then like after 30, you're like, Jesus Christ, 95, 95 miles.
Yeah. No, whenever I see
And then
something with
like
like a high number, yeah, sorry.
then it's like 60 miles in, you're like, oh shit, home stretch, I'm almost there. I get to kick Derek Fisher's ass. I'm almost at
Yeah.
95 miles.
Yeah, it's been an hour. You're cruising. You're listening
In
to drive
LA
time
too,
radio.
so that
Yeah.
probably took like 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, whenever I see that, like I saw something that was like this man got beat up in prison like one over 1,000 times, and the
Yeah.
first thing I thought was like, when he's at 500, he's like, well,
Yeah.
500 times, certainly
500
they
times.
don't.
This is probably the worst thing that's ever
Yeah,
happened. There's no way it
there,
can get
yeah,
twice as bad
there's
right
no
now.
way it can get twice as bad. They've already beaten me up 500 times. What more do they want? And
I,
then he
I
just,
really hope this doesn't happen to me again.
yeah, I hope
Getting
this-
beat up 500 times.
Yeah. Oh man, I got put through the ringer, but thankfully I'm on the other side of the tunnel. Or you just like somehow, and you're like, it's like 500 times. Well, at least I'm halfway through.
Halfway there.
At least it's like there's no more anticipation. I'm on the other side of the hill, just getting beat up
right.
500 more times. So I wanted to read some of this article because we have the dynamic opportunity, which is a business term, to be the first ones to talk about this article in
Oh yeah,
podcasting.
because this happened like 2 minutes ago.
This happened like 2 minutes ago.
This happened. No, this happened 3 days ago.
Oh,
March
it
10th,
is.
2023
But
at
they
8:22
posted it.
p.m.
I only saw it. They must have only posted the yeah. So it's saying the White Stripes have announced a reissue of their album Elephant to commemorate the 20th anniversary. But its memory is dominated by its opening track, Seven Nation Army. In fact, Seven Nation Army has a strong case to be considered the best song of this century so far.
Just saying it. In fact,
Yeah.
I think it might actually be the best song of this century.
Yeah, this
Not
is from,
just that it's the best song of the album, it's the best song of the whole universe in the century.
yeah, this is from Dan McLaughlin, which made me think about how it's ganking Chapo's whole thing, because he's the guy that they made fun of for like 4 years because of his baseball face.
Oh, the baseball crank.
Yeah, a bold claim to be sure, and one that will be disputed by listeners whose preferences run far afield from rock and roll and adjacent
Oh
musical
my God,
genres.
these fucking liberals hate rock and roll. I've written essays. I read a whole essay about how this woke generation despises the rocker.
Yeah. But at least within the genres of new music that have been played on the radio in this last century, what else compares? I'd tap Adele's "Rolling in the Deep" as the best song of the century's second decade, with a genre-spanning invocation and an updated version of the sound of '60s R&B. But a Seven Nation Army has attained, if anything, a more iconic position and earned it. The song's calling cards are its simplicity by its hypnotic rhythm.
Yep.
Which is just, I think
The
a lot of
baseball
songs
crank
have
is
that.
listening to this and like drifting closer to his to his fucking record player like it's
Yeah.
a pie.
Yeah.
Where he's like he's getting like snake charmed by
Yeah.
by Jack White.
Yeah. It is Jack White's creation as a songwriter, guitarist, and vocalist, aided only by his ex-wife and drummer Meg White, which, yeah, good. Gotta specify
Holding
the
down
first
the
part.
simplest of beats.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he said, yeah, holding down the simplest of beats. The lyrics, as with many rock songs, set a poetic mood rather than being literally comprehensible.
Yeah. And nowadays
Yeah.
you can't fucking understand what these fucking rap stars are
Yeah.
saying.
As opposed to other,
to-
yeah, as opposed to other music,
Like
which
Jack
very
White.
literal.
Like
Yeah.
Jack White.
Yeah. Yeah, as many people might not have picked up on, Jack White does not actually have an army composed of 7 different nations at his disposal. This is an invocation of
White is a sucker
simile.
MC. I'm just gonna
He
say
is, yeah.
he's a
Is he,
fucking thug.
I forget if he was like came out to be like really problematic or he's actually like pretty cool.
Came out to be
politically.
gay, actually.
Yeah, that's why he broke up with his
Which is
wife.
pretty problematic to me.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, White's, yeah, the tension and stripped down menace are announced right up front by the opening guitar chords. White plays what sounds like the song's bass line on his guitar, and White's brittle, sneering delivery, and then it's just
Those are the two.
open-
I love things that are when I listen to a voice, I want to hear something like sneering
Yeah.
and harsh, and like it's just gonna break into 1,000 pieces like glass and go all in your face.
Does he even sneer in that song? He just sounds like kind of spaced
Does he
out.
even sneer in that song?
Well, I don't fucking know. Maybe the music. Maybe he sneers in the music video.
He's barely to my ear. He's barely sneering.
Yeah,
Maybe
sneering
maybe I have a
at
higher
most.
tolerance to that.
Yeah, I have a higher sneer.
He might be
percentile.
squinting.
Yeah, that's what made him problematic. Yeah. And then he says, White builds to a crescendo of disenchantment. Then it's, I'm going to Wichita, that part of the song. This is so good. The combination of a simple melody, driving beat, and an instantly recognizable hook that anyone could chant has given the song a whole separate life as a staple of marching bands and play at sporting events. I like that his criteria for a good song is just anything. It's just anything that has a good melody, a good beat, and a recognizable hook.
That's true. I think we had to play Seven Nation Army in marching band in high school.
Yeah, yeah. Then it's a link to the Ohio State Marching Band.
Yep.
One of the hallmarks of great songs is that they can often be interpreted in multiple ways.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy fucking shit! Is that true?
yeah. Not that that's like what every like fucking musician tries to do.
No.
I guess this is what happens when you like only listen to Chuck Berry. Yeah, actually, that's not fair because Chuck Berry was or no, not. I was thinking of Little Richard that hid innuendos in his song. Chuck Berry probably did too, but
Chuck Berry did other stuff. In
Chuck,
his life
Chuck
to
Berry
kind of-
hid other
to
things.
kind of satisfy that urge.
Yeah, there are other things that Chuck Berry hid, not in his songs, more in his bathrooms. And he says, I'm partial to 2 different versions that illustrate different approaches. Kelly Clarkson did a hard rocking cover in 2009 with a fuller
The
band
hard
sound.
rocking Kelly Clarkson,
Yeah,
fucking rock and roll icon.
yeah, and then it's at the end, and it says, country music veterans, the Oak Ridge Boys, by contrast, used a spare arrangement that played the song's distinctive riff on the piano, and sang with a gristle of old cowboys riding into the sunset, which is very funny to imagine, like, but it's like, all right, boys, and then they just start singing Seven Nation Army, yeah. That's their sunset rock. Yeah. Yeah. Play that cool song for us, Jim.
Yeah, play that damn cool song again.
Play that song from the Battlefield 1 trailer.
Play that sneering music, white boy.
Play
Play
the
that brittle sneering music, white boy.
play the trap remix for us.
No,
One
no,
of
we
the
talking about the damn Old Town Road? Come on.
Yeah. One of the several reasons for the declining cultural power of rock and roll in the 21st century is the sense that a lot of great riffs have already been mined to death. It's just so fucking. Riffs have been mined to death.
I mean,
We,
this is completely true. I mean, and this is true in our circle of life too. Some riffs have just been mined to death.
yeah, Jerry Seinfeld is about to be mined to death. He's coming up on it. Yeah, and we're mining the baseball crank to death alongside Chapo Trap House. We just discovered a new vein in the baseball crank mine.
Yeah, we're like heroin addicts.
Yeah, we're like
that awesome heroin addict moment where you discover a whole new vein you can shoot heroin into.
When you find some new Freon in the back of the fridge.
When they invent heroin too.
Yeah. I think they've done that. I think that's what Oxy is. They need to get on like heroin 4 by this point.
How about a damn opiate called Foxy and it turns you into a beautiful woman?
It turns you into
a leggy dame. Taking
a voluptuous broad,
showing all our stuff.
Yeah. So the final sentence: the White Stripes prove that there's still a lot of life left in rock and roll. If you could mint a new one, for now, that's as great as a height as anyone in popular music has scaled in this century. And that's the end of the article.
What does it mean? What does that sentence mean?
The
White Stripes proved there was still a lot of life left in rock and roll if you could mint a new one. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
A new riff, I think.
A whole new riff.
If for now, that's as great a height as anyone in popular music has scaled this century. Which that last sentence just bad writing. It just
the rest of it was good writing though. That's great stuff.
I mean, the rest of it has stuff that's more enjoyable to focus on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny because it's the National Review, which is just like a fucking like just a Sauron tower of like horrible conservative opinions, and then it's just like, and then they're just like they're posting something that like your 40-year-old uncle thinks. It's like, yo, Seven Nation Army goes beast mode. when you're at the gym.
Oh yeah, when you're at a sporting event or the gym and Seven Nation Army comes on.
Yeah, yo,
that is a fucking man moment.
Yeah, when I can play that when I'm in the machine shop, and all the younger people don't know what it is because they've been listening to rap music.
To too much Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, Playboy Cardi.
Fucking young thing.
Yeah. But then just like, yeah, like it's such a fucking stupid guy opinion. Oh wait, there are comments. There are 175 comments.
It's 175 people going, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you.
Nick in NC says, no, it's not. The vocals are terrible, and not just because of the intentional audio compression and distortion that makes it sound like you're listening to them sing through a tin can attached to a string, which is something that's very familiar to a lot of National Review readers, because that's what they had before phones.
Yeah, the people have a lot of other suggestions. Mr. Brightside.
That's the fucking what I said as a joke earlier.
Misanthrope said, sorry, but it's Mr. Brightside. And I also like on the National Review, they don't have likes. They have respect. You can press a little button of a handshake to up respect.
You press the respect button on the National Review comment section.
Oh my god, this is a beautiful forum.
The respect button.
The respect button. I'm hammering the respect button. I have to log in.
Oh my god.
Button, sadly.
Yeah. Oh fuck. An old lament. How does someone such as Mr. McLaughlin, who writes so precisely laud songs with such shoddy lyrics? Mm-hmm. Mr. McLaughlin, did you know that they're actually that Jack White never led a Seven Nation Army? Are you aware of that, sir? The last time that happened was on the Serbian front in World War I.
Someone says "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd is my pick for song of the century so far.
The National Review Weekend fan.
Yeah, that one. that that one clan member who don't play about the weekend.
That one,
Shit.
yeah. That one 89-year-old neoconservative that that's watching the weekend's HBO fucking concert
that
on day
one.
one.
that that one fundamentalist Christian who saw Uncut Gems because he heard the weekend was in it.
Yeah.
Someone says, I'm pretty rock music literate, loving everything from the Beatles to The Who to U2 to The Replacement to the Pixies to Weezer to Sparkle Horse, etc. And for the life of me, I've never understood the fascination with the White Stripes.
Back when that song came out and the whole record is really good. I was walking down the street late at night in Philadelphia singing it under my breath when I met an old black man walking the other way singing it under his breath. We both sort of stared at each other. That song has reach and power. It's not a bad choice for the best song in the past 20 years.
Oh, someone says Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. It's not good that
Just the idea. I mean, it's like that song.
Great song.
Yeah, that story seems like a bit too weird to be contrived, but like that's like because
that's like something that would happen on The Wire.
Yeah. I mean, like younger conservative guy. I mean, I guess guys like Gen X conservative guys would come up with like or maybe it's older and this is for younger guys, but it's like
I think Gen X conservative guys. There's a big subsection of them that like think that or like super like the best thing to them is a Facebook video of a black kid and a white kid hugging.
Yeah,
because they think racism is taught and not.
My read on the guy whose name is Hayes, and he got 5 respect on that. Wow. I think he seems like one of those. I bet Hayes is a really big fan of Tupac and Biggie, and then no one after they died. Like that's true. Those are like, and he's like probably he's a fan of them because he was like in his 20s when their music was coming out, and then he got an out to never consider rap music ever again.
Oh man. Oh gosh, this is a hell of a stretch. You're ranking this not just on equal ground with, but above Truth by Seether, Mud Shovel by Stained, The Red by Chevelle, I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace, and many other songs that transcended time. I'm not seeing it. That marching bands play the riff doesn't match it with The Red. Holy shit. Mud Shovel by Stained.
Mud Shovel by Stained.
Best song of the century. Best song in recorded history, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, that one member of the fucking Cato Institute that doesn't play about Stained.
That one Koch brother who loves Chevelle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone posted a Jefferson Airplane song.
He thought it was, he's like, I love this song. I am so glad that Jefferson...
Someone says Tempest by Tool is the greatest song of the century.
Of course there's fucking Tool fans on here. They're a fan of a fucking Jefferson Airplane because they think it's Jefferson Davis's airplane.
Someone on here says it's noise, not music, which is a very funny thing to say about the White Stripes. It's just fucking noise. Who has any idea what's happening? This is like fucking White House.
Yeah.
This is like Death Grips.
Yeah. I don't even get this. They're the White Stripes are like,
what are they even saying?
Yeah, they're like an incredibly coherent band. Like you can tell what all their fucking lyrics are. They're like
that's like when you play a rap song for your parents and they're like, oh, is this Jay-Z?
Yeah. Is this gangster rap by Kanye West?
Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you about the time it was my mom's birthday and my brother just gave her a card that said "Listen to Mama" by Kanye West.
Oh my fucking god!
Aged terribly now, but it was just very funny.
Oh wait, so here's from a user just called "Poor Folks." Seriously, not just bold but wrong. 1, it lacks the sheer universal popularity of Earth, Wind, and Fire's September.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it does because
That
that
is
song's
literally
just.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you would be offended by that song. It's pretty hard to be offended
It's a
by.
great song.
Two, it has nary the iconic complexity of Led Zepp's "Stairway to Heaven."
True.
Wait for it. Three, it comes nowhere. It comes nowhere close to the global message of John Lennon's "Imagine."
Yep, 100 fucking percent.
Four,
These are all
it is.
songs that came out in 2002,
Yeah.
2003.
Four, it is not even in the neighborhood of cultural coolness of Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On."
Yes,
Dude,
dude.
go back to bed with that trash. Which is that a term? Go back to bed.
Go back to bed with that. You know how you sleep with your trash?
Well, I guess that's like a neoconservative diss because they're all like 130 years old. It's like go back to spending 18 hours in bed.
That's so true.
Oh my god, there's so many
There are
comments.
175 comments, and they're all so good.
Yeah.
Someone posted the link to a song by the Black Keys.
Uh yeah.
No one's posted
Yeah.
anything about Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai.
Yeah. Blue State Blues says meh. And they got
Meh.
they got full respect for that.
Full respect.
And
I
then
respect that.
and then Tantalus 2001 replies, Jack White is a great talent, but the worst Led Zeppelin riff towers above the Seven Nation Army riff. And then Havana replies, Immigrant Song, hardly Zeppelin's best, is better. But again, it's all subjective.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait. Fucking, oh my god. This is a list of songs that were making me laugh thinking about saying, oh yeah, that's probably my favorite song. Because this one says, I guess the final countdown by the band Europe has cultural impact since it was played in a number of sports events. Do people in general have a high opinion of the song though? Dude, the final countdown is my favorite
Final
song.
Countdown is my fucking favorite song.
Dude,
Oh my God.
I'm posting Spotify
I use
links to the
Shazam to
final.
discover the Final Countdown.
I'm gonna fucking post that later. That's so fucking funny, or you should.
I don't know. I hate not posting. Like, I have to actually encounter the song in the wild to post the
No,
Shazam link.
you can
There's
just
honor in that.
no, yeah.
I know you
I
can
guess.
just play it from your computer, but
Oh no, you can just search it on Shazam.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that's how I do it. I didn't
I'm
actually
gonna
hear.
look through my. Let's see what kind of songs I have Shazammed lately.
Yeah, Shazam's the only cool
Shazam is so cool.
I mean, well, in terms of technology, that's the only thing that wasn't
Yeah, that is the only cool technology that's
that was
happened
the
since,
last one.
since
when-
dispensers and refrigerators. You know.
Yeah, it's that's the last one that wasn't just a way to yell at people online by a varying degree of proxy. Yeah, that was a cool novelty, and it still is. I'm surprised Apple hasn't bought it somehow.
Apple has bought Shazam. I think Apple owns Shazam. It's one of the.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Apple owns Shazam because it's
yeah.
a default thing on my.
Oh, you're right. I didn't realize
Of course I am.
that.
I'm right about fucking
Okay,
everything.
you don't have to say that part.
Mhm. I should be
then
the host of the show now because I'm
Yeah.
fucking right about everything.
All right. Joey Wheeler says, "Oh gosh, man, this is a hell of a stretch." You're ranking this not just on equal. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's the comment you read, the one about Chevelle.
Chevelle.
And then there's a reply that says, "My man, there's a big difference between personal taste and cultural impact. I love the Red too, but it couldn't hold a candle to this song for its broad appeal." Oh my god. I do not have Danny Mac as a White Stripes fan on my bingo. Well done. Yeah, no, there's someone saying Tempest by Tool. Millennials came of age right as pop punk like Green Day and Weezer gave up the ghost to become full pop. Was Weezer pop punk? I guess.
No.
Yeah.
Weezer's not pop punk. Weezer
yeah,
is kind of just Weezer.
yeah.
They're
Is
not
Green
really
Day
good
pop
or
punk?
bad or anything. They're just
I guess-
Weezer.
Yeah, I guess Green Day is pop punk, sort of. The White Stripes offered.
Green Day is pop punk.
Yeah, the White Stripes offered a return to the deep, driving bass lines that disappeared with the 70s greats. For a teenager obsessed with the danceable hits of Led Zeppelin and Leonard Skinner,
Danceable-
Elephant was a big deal. The
danceable
hit.
hits. Doing the
Oh
fucking
my god.
doing the tango with your wife to Led
Oh my
Zeppelin.
god. No, because this person's a teenager when it came out. So they're just
Doing
dressed
like the
like
Beau Travail dance to
yeah, they're dressed like a fucking sailor doing this. They're like, I'm going to fight them all. Yeah,
Okay,
that
can we stop talking about the White Stripes, by the way?
yeah.
Have we been talking about the White Stripes for half an hour? Yeah,
I think we
thereabouts.
have. There it is. Okay, what Reddit posts are there? That was so. Oh man,
I'm
we're
trying to
definitely
think.
gonna. I mean, I sent some. Magic.
Oh,
Do you want to read?
Magic.
Yeah, I found some Magic ones. I'm definitely now that I know that there are fucking National Review comments, then
Yeah,
this is definitely coming back.
this is. See, I thought this was a casual type of Friday, but we're actually doing a lot of work on researching future episodes of the
The
podcast.
fucking White Stripes just be like, oh yeah, that doesn't hold a candle to fucking Chevelle.
That doesn't hold a
Yeah,
fucking
just imagine that all
Jack
those.
Jack
That's like.
Jack White and the white SS stripes.
Yeah, yeah,
The white SS stripes.
yeah. Oh my god. Griffin, do you want to read Freezer Spell on Putin?
I do.
It's in show links.
So this post is in our Magic.
Yeah.
It says freezer spell on Putin seeking advice. Hi everyone! These past couple of days, my family and I in the United States are watching with absolute horror and fear at what's happening in Ukraine. We never thought that what's happening now would actually unfold at this scale. Even the safe parts of the country, west, where my whole extended family is, have been shelled. This is going to be lasting trauma for everyone. I am seeking advice for people who have done freezer spells beyond the boss, ex-friend, and personal enemy. Beyond the LBRP/LIRP and MP. What the fuck?
No clue.
I do not traditionally practice magic, but I have been considering doing a freeze spell on Vladimir Putin. I want to hear some takes and advice from wiser and experienced people on whether this can work and how it can backfire. Thank you. Edit. Why is this being downvoted?
That's what it says. On a powerful world leader with endless money, surrounded by sycophants, and where even the threat of internal revolution isn't enough to stop him? No chance in hell, to be blunt. Sorry. Gus.
That's so funny to be like, for someone to be
I'm
like,
not
how do I cast a spell on Vladimir Putin? And they're like,
Yeah.
Doing
what are
this
you,
episode
fucking
without me, it's fine.
stupid? But
Yeah.
not for the reason that you think.
Gus, what was it?
No, I told you, Mom, I'm not on this episode. Griffin and Charlie can do it without me.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm on.
No, I told you. I told you I wanted this hour to myself so I could play some video games. I'm not gonna go fucking do long. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Gus, you missed us reading the National Review comment
I
section.
can't
Is your
fucking...
mom yelling at you?
Can you give me one fucking hour of peace? Yeah, I know I'm not paying any rent. Jesus Christ. I'm an adult and I would prefer to be treated like one. I'm not a teenager anymore. I told you if that interview wasn't bullshit, I would have had that job and I would have moved out already. Fuck! You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna go back to the episode. I'm just gonna go back to Charlie and Griffin. Because I'm not doing any fucking laundry right now. Don't throw things at me! God.
Oh, fuck it. Someone just reposted my,
Hey, guys.
my white...
Hey, guys.
Charlie and Griffin started the episode without me, to be clear. They lied to me about when it would start, and that's why I'm not on right now.
That's not true. We didn't lie to you. We were very transparent about everything. There's a paper trail.
No,
We're not trying to soft launch your divorce from the podcast or anything. We're not kicking you off.
Someone fucking reposted that white people don't say homo meme 9 minutes after I posted it.
White people don't say homo.
Yeah.
The fuck does that? What does that even mean, Charlie? White people don't say homo?
Yeah, you don't use homo as an insult, but you use Reddit as an insult.
No, I got it. That makes sense.
Gus gets it. It seems like we're soft launching a different divorce from the podcast.
Yeah.
Based on Griffin's ignorance.
Anyway, Gus, the likes in the review section or the comment section of the National Review, they don't have likes; they have respect.
They have respect.
Oh yes,
But they don't have any
Fuck yeah,
disrespect.
dude.
They don't have a disrespect button, which is
So
very nice.
uncouth. So anyway,
it seems kind of like censorship to me. I feel
Yeah.
like they're not really like vibing with the free marketplace of ideas.
so as we were saying, so we're going over in show links, Freezer Spell on Putin, which I don't think this person is alone because I've seen like a lot of the symbols on some.
No,
of those
I've seen a
Ukrainian-
lot of people asking for like black magic to be done on Putin.
Well,
and
no, I
stuff.
was gonna say because I've seen a lot of like magic-looking symbols on some of those Ukrainian uniforms, and I think that I think they're on their way to doing it. So
Yeah, what kind of tarot card is the two lightning bolts?
Yeah, yeah. I
that
looked
mean?
at. Yeah, I looked up Hitler in here, and nothing really came up. Not
Yeah,
because
what are you
I
gonna do to him
Yeah, well,
other than bring him back?
yeah. I also looked up Himmler, which I assumed would yield more, and there's nothing on there. And I don't think it's because no one's asked about it. I assume they just they really don't want
just
people
don't do
talking
it.
about that.
Every time you bring up the Himmler thing, I always think it's like an NBA hype beast guy calling Hitler him. Like, yo, he's him. That's Himmler. Himmler hit another game winner tonight. Fucking MVP.
He/Himmler.
Yeah,
He tries to
Himmler.
sneak Himbles past the audience and nobody
Yeah.
does it.
Adolf
Zero applause.
Himmel's hit a fucking game winner on
Yeah.
Poland.
Yeah. Dude, Himmler's the reason I'm in the Washington Post. Distress call to all occultists. Hey guys, I am in a little bit of a major trouble here. An uncle, maternal, of mine, owes the family a lot of money, and after a lot of pressuring him for a year now, the chances of recovering that money are getting slimmer. I'd really appreciate any advice on how I can help the situation through the use of magic or occultism. I've had some success solving small problems using sigils, but not sure what's going to work here. I imagine if there's a spell, practice, etc. to change the intention / will of the guy, parentheses maternal uncle, into paying what he owes. P.S. English is not my native language. Please excuse any mistakes.
Yeah. When they say they've had success before, they mean that they lost their keys and then they did a sigil to find their keys, and then they remembered that they left the keys on a different table.
I
Yeah.
have to do a sigil to find my vape every like hour and a half. Really, it's fucking annoying as fuck.
I'm doing a sigil to turn this traffic light green. Oh my god, it just turned green!
I'm
It
doing.
only
That was
it worked in
happen.
like 25 seconds. Witchcraft is awesome.
I'm casting a sigil to turn that frown upside down.
I'm burning sage in my room to
Yeah.
get the smell
Not-
of poop out. I pooped my bed last night.
Griffin is burning crosses in his room because he's racist.
No, I'm filming a Madonna music video.
Yeah.
I'm doing a shot for shot recreation. That music
So,
video.
Gus, do you want to
Like
read
a
the?
prayer.
Gus, do you want to read the third one? The have you been to any public
Yeah.
displays?
Isn't the plot of that music video that like a black guy gets wrongly arrested? And
I'm not watching no
testimony?
damn Madonna music video.
What's the
This is
lore-
what I saw in a Twitter comment.
What's
But
the
apparently
lore of
Madonna's
that music
Then it's
video?
completely true.
testimony Is so inspiring that he gets free.
Yeah.
Madonna
Oh
doing
no, I
like
think
an
you're
Atticus
right.
fish
Yeah.
thing.
So
Yeah.
we're talking a lot about the Klan, and I'm just realizing that the description for the subreddit reads "Magic with a K." Specifically.
Yeah.
I feel like that joke kind of makes itself.
Yeah.
Magic.
Have there been any public displays of real magic? I'm not talking about magic tricks. I mean, is there anything in history that you reckon was caused by magic?
I do not mean
That's
David
so-
Blaine.
That's so
All right.
cool to like have a
Top,
whole.
top comment. I'm not kidding. Want large and epic examples? Hitler.
Whoa.
I'm
That's
not
how I
joking.
found this. That's how
That's
much
the
Madonna
top
found.
comment. Is Hitler, 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 Jean d'Arc, which is Joan of Arc, and Ramses II.
Jean d'Arc.
Yeah. What they managed to achieve using absurdly powerful will and insane manipulation of collective faith is beyond reason. So this is just any politician can do that. What?
Yeah,
just fucking
just-
like Donald Rumsfeld used magic.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna fucking
The
tell me now?
TV
Also-
used magic to make me watch it for 30 minutes.
Joan of Arc used a lot of magic to get burned at the stake
Yeah,
when
to
she
get
was
burned
like
alive.
16 years old.
This is just so funny.
Good
because-
job using magic, Joan, you dumb idiot.
This is just so funny because it's a whole board with 150,000 people, and this question is: Has this magic, the thing the whole sub is devoted to, has this ever happened one time? Has anyone ever seen this happen
And they're
one
like,
time?
Yeah, well,
Adolf
Hitler.
Hitler.
Yeah.
When they burned that 16-year-old alive,
Yeah.
Ramses the
What did
second.
Ramses II.
Yeah, I don't even know.
shit about Pharaoh.
He was in Wasn't he
yeah,
in that
he was
Disney
in Breaking
movie?
Bad. He was in Breaking Bad in the.
Oh, he was the Pharaoh.
Yeah,
I'm liking him more and more now that I knew
he was a.
Pharaoh.
He was a very successful.
Oh, he's
Pharaoh.
Ozymandias. Okay. He was
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I didn't know Ramses the Great and Ozymandias were the same guy.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that shit was a poem. Oh, I understand your Breaking Bad joke now.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone, let's give Carly a round of applause.
Yeah, for my.
Woo!
I don't know what.
He focused on building cities, temples, and monuments. You can definitely do that without magic.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
evil as fuck. You could only do that with dark
Yeah,
magic.
because the
Fucking
other people
idiot
they're
piece of
describing is like it's like like manipulating people's mind, but it just seems like he was good at getting people like you didn't manipulate anything like that.
Jim
like they already
Caviezel.
Anything is possible through the magic
Bernie
of slave
Sanders.
labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Nick
slavery.
Saban.
I mean, slave labor is kind of magic, you know. Why don't you
Yeah.
just say no?
Yeah. Oh man. there's
Using
a-
magic.
Oh man, Griffin, you
Wow, he lived
almost
till
just made
91.
me.
That's crazy. Maybe
Yeah.
this guy was magic.
What did I
Living
almost-
till 91 in BC times is like living
What
till
did
like
I almost make
120
you do?
today.
That is
Uh,
crazy.
Never mind.
BC
We're not going to say
times.
what you almost made me do.
No, I want to hear it.
No, you don't. I'll tell you after. Someone says that's
Oh, dude,
mainly.
he fought pirates? That's awesome. I like
Yeah.
this guy now.
They just added him to Civ 6.
Hitler?
And,
Hitler fought pirates?
they added
No,
him
no,
to
I
Civ
forgot about
6.
Ramses, you doofus.
Yeah. They added Hitler to Civ 6. Actually, you know what's fucking funny is for a long time the top mod on Civ 6's Steam Workshop was the Hitler mod. Was the mod that added Adolf Hitler.
That's so.
Someone-
I heard that was the top mod for Cooking Mama as well.
It is, yeah. So someone says that's mainly untrue. Hitler was heavily opposed to a cult and scolded Himmler more than once for his dabblings. Hitler was also Catholic. He was against the Roman. Was also Catholic. He was against the Roman Catholic Church, but tried to replace it with the German Catholic Church. Goebbels wrote a lot of Hitler's antipathy towards supernatural stuff in his diary. The lance was taken back to Nuremberg as part of the what? I mean, maybe they mean like the fucking the
They were
This-
taken back there.
the Lance of Destiny or whatever. Yeah, to serve as an
What the
authenticity
fuck is the
to
Lance of Destiny? That sounds
the
fake.
Spear of Destiny, whatever fucking Longius had.
What?
It's
What the
called
fuck
the
are
Spear
you-
of Longinus.
You sound insane
It's-
right now.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I'm gonna
you-
fucking prove it to you.
What are you talking
Spear
about?
of Destiny.
Alright, so it's okay. All right, Griffin. I'm so sorry to tell you this.
It's called
Charlie is actually right.
Spear
it is
of
not
Destiny.
also called the Spear of Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
So-
know.
Yeah.
I'm very
it sounds
stupid.
dumb.
I don't know about history.
but it's a lot more fun to say Spear of Destiny.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's-
okay,
it's-
let's
it's
just
the-
talk about this specific spear. This is really interesting content. Let's talk about this spear.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Read me this Wikipedia page. Let's just do a
Well, it's
Google search.
actually this. It's the spear that they stabbed Jesus with
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
when he was on the cross. Which honestly, now that I like, it's historically significant. But
They
they, never
stabbed-
used
wait,
it in,
hold
like,
up.
a
They put-
battle.
They put him on the cross and then they stabbed him. Why didn't they just...
Yeah.
Why
I
didn't
don't
They
know.
wanted to make sure he was dead. They stabbed him to
They were
make sure
so
he was dead.
impatient.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah, he
stick
was
that
kind
they
of just
poked
hanging
him
there.
with.
They
Nice,
weren't sure he was
nice
dead.
going, you fucking idiot. Making
Yeah.
it
They were
look
like,
Jesus
"Alright."
was dead.
If
Nice
it's
job.
kind of like it's like those if she floats she's a witch thing where
Yeah.
you either have to drown or get stoned as a witch because
Yeah.
it's like if he moves that means he's still alive and we
Yeah.
keep stabbing him, but if he's
So-
already dead then he won't flinch.
So this person's like deflecting occultism away from Hitler and to Himmler, which historically true to
Real heads I win, tails you lose
Yeah.
situation for Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think the Roman Empire gave him a fair shot.
Yeah. I also like that he says that like the Holy Lance was used to fucking legitimize Hitler's reign, which I don't think it was.
Yeah, I actually punched a hole in my drywall with the Holy Lance once because I was really
Yeah.
tilted after.
I think
losing a
he's
video game.
I think he's thinking of a different spear that Hitler used. That is a World War II history joke for any of our 6-year-old man friends.
Or
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Nobody who's a fan of this podcast would also be into World War II.
No one,
Yeah,
and
no,
also
I was
no one who's
definitely
no one
weird
who's a
autism
host on
in
this
this show.
podcast.
Yeah, no, I was about to correct myself. I was going to say also any Hearts of Iron 4 fans, which makes up 70% of our listenership, would get that joke. But if you are there, if you are listening, you get that joke. Well, magic is the basis behind any human endeavor.
That's the truest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Everything that humans do to create change and alignment with their will is magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
sorry
like
I came 2 thrusts in, baby. I was
yeah.
That's just the magic of the universe, you know?
Yeah, if you're asking for extraordinary acts of magic, I mean, there's the miracle of liquefaction of the blood of Saint Girano in Italy. Every year, a bunch of Catholics come together and watch some ancient blood starting to boil. They're just all looking at it like it's just on the floor or something. From a chaos magic paradigm, I suppose you could say that the belief and faith in of all those Catholics causes the blood to boil. Yeah, yeah, the name escapes me, but there's a Chai Gong, which, okay, master that performs Reiki, also used pyrotechnics to burn papers with his hands, which is just when he rubs it together really fast.
Yeah, new type of magic, guys. Gunpowder.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a caveman forum.
There's a magical little toggle on the wall that makes it bright and dark whenever I hit it. This is great. Oh, a magic is so incredible.
There's a magical hole you put your pencil in that makes it sharp.
Griffin, do you want to read the next one that I sent? At the bottom.
About the military?
About the military, yeah.
Okay. Occultist in the military. Post here. I want to talk to you. And then someone says, I mean, it's not a conspiracy if it's well documented, just right out the gate. Look up Project Stargate. What is Project Stargate?
Do
you know about? Does anyone know about
It's a
that?
top secret government agency to develop a TV show.
It's like it's a conspiracy thing.
I know about Project Bluebeam, which I think is real.
Yeah, I know about Project Blue Balls.
I've heard of that. What is it again?
That's that's the one where they fake where they're faking aliens to give us all, so the New World Order can give us a reason to overthrow society. That's what
Stargate was the military investigation into if psychics are real.
Oh, well, probably.
Yeah. The program was.
I love how crazy the Cold War made the CIA.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey guys, we just beat Hitler, but in order to get one up on Russia, we're going to need to invent telekinesis.
We're also going to need to bring some guys over from Hitler.
It's like like in the Cold War, that's when they invented the fucking vibrating anal beads you could cheat at chess with.
Yeah. You know, it's what I found out, which is like so fucking funny, is that Werner von Braun, I was like reading, like there's some like account of him that when he moved to like Alabama to do, NASA stuff, that he was like, this racism is awful, and then he started like campaigning against segregation. It's like, oh man, it's like, yeah, it's like, I guess, I mean, it's like funny because it's like objectively the best thing he could have done at that point, I guess, is like, I mean, he's doing the work in a certain way because you wouldn't want him. It's not what you would think that he would get into. It's not the side you would think he'd take on segregation as a former member of the Nazi regime. But I guess
people can change. I don't like to past. The past is the past.
Yeah. It's really funny to imagine him learning about the Holocaust in a history book and just like crying.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Isn't it funny that like when you were a kid and you learned about the Holocaust, like if you ever had to read a book about the Holocaust?
Anything funny about the Holocaust.
No,
Why do you think it's funny, Griffin?
It's like they always
go on.
gave
What's funny about the Holocaust? Go ahead.
No,
can I explain myself? It's not funny. It's very sad what happened there. That over 100 Jews were killed in the Holocaust. But I just think it's funny that like when they gave you that option when you were a kid that you could opt out from reading a book about the Holocaust, and no one ever did it. But I imagine like half the kids do it now.
Yeah.
Because we live in the fucking hell universe.
Yeah. Oh my god. There was in my middle school, so I went back to my middle school and high school because I'm very stupid and I need to relearn. No, it was for a debate tournament. And
that's worse. You should have rolled with the other thing.
Yeah, you should have said you were so stupid and on drugs that they said
we made this exact joke like 7 times about both of us, but it's too fun.
Yeah, it is too fun. No, but there was like the 7th grade, like they they had them make like art projects for like a fucking book about the Holocaust they were reading, and it was just like all these like drawings of like fucking Hitler sending people off to camps. It's like, oh man.
It is always fun when you were walking around in high school and you would just see like a poster board hanging in the hallway that said like female castration in Africa because the class was doing a project.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I had one of those. We had to make a fucking we had to make a tourism like brochure. This was freshman year of high school for an African country. So it's like, I mean, like the like at the heart of the project, it was good. It's like, you know, making you like learn like positive things about positive things about Africa. But one of the people, and we all got like put.
It's so funny that they don't just do that. They have to be like, oh, you could do that on your own. Fucking who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they trusted us to all put in the work, and you know what? No, it's because we each got an African country, and there were more than like 54 people in the class across both sections.
Whoa! You each got an African. What the fuck?
No, well, the person in the group we got was from Togo. And she was like, let's do Togo. And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, that works. And then we just kept learning about like how awful things are in Togo. And the person that suggested it was like, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't realize how much it sucked back there. Like, it was so hard to come up with like positive things to say. You're like, well, if you want, you could maybe see a lion. But it's like one of like the least developed African countries.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was a really hard project. And then one of the other people in that group asked me if they could. Oh fuck! I'm rambling. But that was also the year that I did my in my English class. I did a project. Like we did author projects on different authors, and I chose H.P. Lovecraft because I was a freshman in high school, and I thought that was cool and edgy. And this girl that was like, she was like on the soccer team and all that, like very preppy. She came up to me like a few weeks before it was like a couple weeks before the deadline, and said, "Oh hey, I'm also doing H.P. Lovecraft. Can you share your project with me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then I got like a notification, and, like a teacher pulled me aside at the end of the year. It's like, "Were you doing that on purpose?" Because I realized that she just copy-pasted your entire essay on H.P. Lovecraft.
That's so cool to not realize until the end of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's exactly the same. Probably just a coincidence that they're fucking the exactly same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's like when the final got submitted, it's like, yeah, it's so funny that I didn't realize until then. It's like, oh, this girl on the soccer team is really into H.P. Lovecraft, too. Oh my god.
She's into the pros, you know.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have anything like that?
I'm a huge fan of this cat.
Yeah. Oh,
what's the name of the cat? What's the funny name of the cat?
Yeah. Hey Gus, what's the name
can't remember. Could you tell me?
Hey Gus, what's the name of the N-word? Gus,
I forgot.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
What's the name of the N-word? Say a name.
Yeah, Gus, say the N-word. Don't worry, we're not gonna get you in trouble. Did you guys ever have anything like that? I mean, I might just
like
be...
what?
No, I never got tricked into having an entire
I don't know.
copy.
No, I was never so weird and lonely that I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
fuck you.
Griffin, you were from Florida, dude. Nobody in your high school knew how to read.
Yeah.
No, that's basically true.
Yeah. Someone was gonna do H.P. Lovecraft in Griffin's school, but they were like, no, you're just writing about the bayou outside, aren't you? And they're like, yeah. I don't know, like, if you ever, like, got fucking, like... Yeah, ever got manipulated by someone in high school.
I
got manipulated by a teacher in high school.
Yeah, into doing homework.
Asian guy preparing steamed Cthulhu tentacles, and he's just going slowly more insane.
Oh, you gotta put the onion. Oh, you gotta put the onion in the pit. The pit.
Some people use garlic. I don't use too much garlic. I don't want to. Oh, my head is hurting.
That's the origin of the phrase. I would eat that on a flip flop. Is the guy was eating steamed Cthulhu meat and he was losing his mind.
Yeah. I think I sent one last post.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here. I guess. Gus, can you read it?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not the Seven Nation Army thing. I don't know.
No, it's not. We
No,
we
it's not.
spent
We're-
we
All right,
spent
this is
We
what's
talked
the-
about the Seven Nation Army for like
When you-
25 minutes.
when you got on. That was when that was like right after we stopped.
That's like
talking
the worst
about
Hobbit movie, by the way. The Battle
Seven
of the
Nation-
Seven
it.
Nations.
Yeah,
It fucking sucks. It looks like
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
Working with Hades, and he trapped the souls of people attacking me. Oh, I love it when this happens. Dude, nothing makes my day go better than when the Hades traps the souls of people attacking me. So a while ago, I paid a practitioner to help me get a new place to live and help me with protection. He called upon some Greek gods and goddesses, including Hades. About a week afterwards, I had a vision of Hades telling me to light him a black candle and to make a sigil for him, so I did, and I covered the black candle with Civil War battlefield dirt. I have this extremely haunted!
Whoa. Holy shit. Civil War battlefield dirt.
Can I get the
That is
remnants of this
extremely
battlefield as
haunted.
both haunted and racist?
Surely
And
Hades would want to
racist-
possess a racist person.
Racist and old racist and Greek.
I have it as
God.
extremely haunted. When I first got the dirt, I would hear footsteps in my house, and stuff would move on its own. I actually had to keep the dirt on an old Bible I have to get things to calm down. What?
It's like when like John Wick opens a Bible and there's a gun inside, but he opens a Bible and
This
there's
is
just
like,
there's
this
just
is like
racist
what
dirt
you hear
inside.
When you ask a crying 7-year-old what happened.
Yeah.
I had to keep the dirt on an old Bible.
Yeah. So I did the ritual, and I offered Hades the candle, and he told me to write the names of those who I knew were attacking or trying to hurt me. So I did, and let the candle burn down. Once the ritual was finished, I picked up the sigil, and I felt stress from it, and a heaviness to it. And I had another vision of Hades, and he told me he trapped part of the souls of those attacking me into the sigil itself. I currently have the sigil inside the bag. I have the Civil War dirt in it, and I'm not sure how to use the sigil. Anyone else work with Hades? What were your experiences?
What would you conjure from Civil
not-
War dirt that's good?
I like how a lot of the questions on Reddit are not really a question and they're just like, did this happen to anyone else? Does anyone else know what this is? Does anyone else just kind of
Yeah.
like this?
Oh god damn it! This account has been suspended. I wanted to see what else they got up to with that dirt. Yeah, no,
Like,
It's
they-
no
probably
one-
gone now.
Yeah.
I would assume.
So a deleted user said, don't put stuff on top of a Bible, firstly. It's not the correct way to use that kind of talisman.
okay.
Paste the sigil onto the dirt jar since it's a seal.
Moron, come on.
Fucking idiot ass putting dirt on
He
top
did
of
say
a Bible.
he had posted about some of his other experiences. I'm really bummed that this guy.
Yeah,
was,
I think
that would have been
It's
so
not
funny.
with us.
Yeah,
He got
you know,
hexed.
you know, if you look up like the username, I think you can. That's going to be the last part of the show. Is I'm going to look up this username.
I like that the main objection the comment section seemed to have with this post is that he doesn't know what the rules of Hades are.
Yeah, like he's fucking around, and he's about to
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah. What's all right. It's man, it's comment. What? Oh, I can see what he commented on by looking up his username. Someone said my security camera notified me of this movement at 5 a.m. in the morning, and this is what I caught. And then still lucky. Oh, he posted this, and then he commented it's a donut ghost.
Wow,
y'all,
that's cool.
y'all ever see the donut ghost and get scared out of your skin?
Have you guys ever seen a ghost before?
I
no.
put it on top of my Bible, so I was fine.
Yeah. Oh, he also commented in r/gone wild, a woman that, posted a naked picture of herself, and she said, would you rather suck on my tits or smash my ass? And Still Lucky says, what kind of question is that, LOL? Who would choose sucking titty over smashing ass? I love smashing ass.
What the fuck? Just being asked that, like on Dirty Talk, and being like, "What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot?"
You're not even worth my time, moron. Of
Like,
course
are you
I'd
being
smash.
for real? Yeah, of
Of
course,
course
I'd
I'd-
rather fucking than fucking looking. What am I, 2 years old?
Yeah, of course I'd rather smash an ass.
Smashing ass.
Yeah. Oh,
Is that
I
an
lo-
hour?
I think so. You know what? And it's fine if it's a bit short.
Because it's casual Friday. Gus, you missed
Yeah.
it, but this is like our kind of casual Friday,
Yeah.
where we're
like
just
that.
kind of relaxing and Yeah, and I'm
relaxing.
wearing jeans.
Yeah.
I was actually a pretty big relaxed head back in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we did this like 2 weeks ago.
No, I don't think we did this 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, subscribe to the Patreon if you
Yeah, absolutely.
if you don't
Subscribe
already.
twice.
Subscribe twice.
Steal your friend's credit card and subscribe with their credit card too.
Yeah.
We could really use it.
Yeah, it would be nice. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.